Good afternoon. Welcome to the Matt and Alecia show, where we come to you every Friday to talk to you about business, life, and marriage. We are here in Anchorage with Precision Home Group today. So, Matt and Alecia show, bragging about your business.
Yes.
So we're here to talk to you guys about that, about sharing your wins. So Alecia, you brought this topic up this morning. You're like, going through a couple different ideas, and you're like, hey, let's talk about bragging in business. And then, we got to talking about that. How is it really bragging if you're sharing a win, sharing a success that you've had in your business?
And I would argue no. And the reason for that is because people want to see that you're winning, and that draws them to you. So if you're like showing like, hey, I'm really good at what I do, they're gonna be like, oh, I want to work with that person because they know what they're doing. And somehow we like tell ourselves like, oh, it's bragging, it's not okay to say those things, like I'm gloating, all of these things, all these insecurities around it, when it's actually a fact. Like, I closed this deal, I pended this thing in this many days. And it creates like a reputation and like proof that you know what you're doing.
Now, I, on the other hand, say that it is bragging.
Oh, okay.
And I'll do it anyways. So, I firmly believe that if you don't share your successes or the wins that you're having in your business, no one else is going to do it. Yes, you might have some great clients every now and then to share their reviews, give you a review on Google, on Facebook, on maybe a different website, maybe in person through a referral. But at the end of the day, no one is going to promote yourself and your business the way that you can, right?
Absolutely.
And so if Alecia and I are having some wins in the business, if we're growing, if we're building this team, Precision Home Group, now we have an agent, we're talking to other agents, the transaction coordinator, we're building this team out, no one is really going to know that if we don't let people know that. And so for your personal business, whether you are running a small MLM and you are the only person, or you have an organization with over 1,000 employees, if you don't go to the marketplace and tell them that, hey, we are winning in this sector, we are doing this, this, and this, give concrete steps for those wins, not just saying, hey, we're the best. Anybody could say they're the best, but back it up with action and the actions that you've taken.
Right, and this goes alongside another thing, which is money follows attention. That's why big companies do all this advertising, because they need attention to bring more money in. So you put your information out, you get money back in. It's just the way it works.
Yeah. So for all of you out there who aren't looking to get known, who are in obscurity because no one knows who you are, you're not willing to share that win, share that big deal that you closed, it's a huge thing. It's a huge success. It's a huge win that you've had. It's okay. Not only is it okay, but I highly recommend you share that with everybody else, because people will help you. They will help celebrate with you in your wins and successes, and it will bring you future business.
Right, but I don't think we addressed that some people are just afraid to show that. Like, I mean,
Exactly.
I get it. I get it all the time. I'm like, I don't know if I want to share that because people will judge me. People will judge you no matter what. That is just the way it works. Like, it's just...
You just got to remove that consideration for what other people think of you, right?
Right.
And once you remove that consideration of, oh, hey, what are they going to think of this? What are they going to think of this? What about other people in the office? What are they going to think?
Right.
Once we remove that from our considerations and just say, hey, what is the best thing for myself and my business? That's when you can really start growing. That's when you can really start pushing yourself out there. And it's something we both had to overcome.
Right.
This wasn't something that Alecia and I started with. We were very conservative, much like a lot of other people here, especially in Anchorage and Alaska.
Right.
We were taught from a young age, hey, don't brag. Don't share your successes.
It's not polite. You don't want to make other people feel bad. You don't want to share too much. You don't want to X, Y, and Z. And it's a bunch of garbage a lot of the time. You have to like unlearn all of these things because you have these rules in the back of your mind, and you have to rewrite those rules because at this point, maybe they worked for the time being. Maybe there was something that made that relevant, but now it's not relevant. So we have to go back and change it and then move forward.
Now, we're not saying, hey, become arrogant, become, to the point where you're coming off as anything else but genuine, right? So we want you to share your wins, and the purpose of that is, one, it's going to be expansion for yourself and your business. But two, with your business growing at the rate it is, you should have service as one of the main principles of that business, which is driving that expansion. So if I can help a client and we help them with an investment, and it's a great deal for them, they're making money now, they're making cash flow, and they'll make money when they go sell this deal. We got them into something that works for them. Well, we help that client. We provided a service, a great service for them, and they're winning because of it. Well, if we can share that win and go find another client and help service them, help provide them the same thing, well, now we're helping more people because we're getting known for the wins that we've provided.
Right, so I like that. Basically, you're saying like by putting yourself out there, you're providing a service for more people and you're doing more good in the community and in society.
Exactly.
It's not just bragging for the sake of bragging. There is like a give and a take there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so if that's what, if you have service at the heart of yourself, of your company, then use that for expansion. Use that to share your wins, and then use that to go get more clients and go reproduce that same service that you've already provided.
Mm-hmm.
So anything else do you have for us today before we get going?
That's it.
Okay, well, thanks for joining, guys. I really appreciate you being here. Again, this is the Matt and Alecia show. Every Friday we'll come to you to talk to you about business, life, and marriage. We share Alecia and my marriage with you. So hit that like, subscribe, and share.